So I'm a member of Historia Normannis, which is a large medieval society basing its history and the premises in the 12th century. Now the 12th century spans, well, what we cover really starts from 1066 until 1215, mostly because of a lot of the armour and clothing doesn't change massively, but the history in that period is very landscape changing, really. Try to cover that when we go to different shows. Now our shows span all up and down the UK currently. We have over 600 members in the society, and we are a society that bases its premises on combat and the actual living history side. So when we go to shows, we dress up, like myself, in armour, in clothing, and we will portray how people in the 12th century would live. Their clothing, their beliefs, and general eating as well, and games. Now behind me you've got an example of combat going on. Now it's unscripted combat. It's combat that we safely train in so that we can go to shows, to put on a show and show what medieval fighting would have maybe looked like, as close as we can to not killing each other. Now our biggest show this year will be Kenilworth, which will be in May, and that is where everyone in the society tries to get to. And we will go there and we will set up basically a medieval village, effectively, and we will portray living, and then we will also do a battle. So for example, behind me they'll be training, doing fighting, but you're only as good as you are as the rest of your team. So one good fighter can fall to lots of little fighters. So we try to get home the idea that we work together in team fighting, so our battles look comprehensive and quite good. The way to join is you can literally turn up to any training session or any craft session, and you can literally come talk to myself, because I'm the Master at Arms of this group, which is in York, and I will go through with what you can do, what is safe, what's not safe, and then I will take you into the arena and we will go through fighting in wood first, before moving on to steel eventually, because nobody wants to get hit in the face by an actual steel spear tip. It's not fun, I can tell you that from personal experience. Knights had to start training from at the age of 11 and weren't knighted usually until the age of 21. So 10 years of intensive combat training for them before they're even considered safe to be classed as a knight. It kind of speaks what kind of training we've got to put in to make sure our members are safe enough to be trusted to go on the field and fight and kill people safely. Training is a lot of fun. It's a great way to keep fit. It gets you to know people. It gets to you out and about and meeting strangers who you'd never ever think you'd ever meet before.